All right, so we are going to be graphing these two inequalities. Why is the system of two equalities above an accurate model? I think we can appreciate that the inequalities given are both correct. How would the system change if he agrees the total emissions are at most? Well, if it's at most, it means we could get 600, so then we'd have an equals sign underneath this thing. All right, so let's get to graphing. Okay, so we already had this situation before where we knew that we could go 800 miles in the car, and we could go 480 miles in the SUV. So I'm just recalling back from our previous investigation, and that gave us a line that looked like this. Well, it is a less than situation. It cannot equal, so I need to go ahead and make this an open line. And that also means that I can shade. I'm going to use my highlighter in this case. I can shade under this. Now, this is just a repetition or redoing what we did in investigation 4.2. Now here's the new part. We have S is greater than 2C. So in this case, if S is 0, then to create my boundary line, C would be 0. This is a direct relationship or a proportional relationship where the constant of proportionality is 2. So that means I could go, if I went 100 miles in my car, that means my SUV would have gone 200 miles. Because 2 times 100 is 200. Oh, so it's just up 2 over 1. I can do that again. Up 2 over 1. Up 2 over 1. Up 2 over 1. And so we can connect the dots. And again, because it's a less than, we're going to have to open this line. All right, and take a different highlighter color, about pink. All right, so S has to be greater than. So could I have 800 SUV miles and 0 car miles? The answer is yes. Yes, I could, because 800 is greater than 0. So that means I need to shade. Oh, that's not a very, here we go. So I can shade this region here. All right, and so where would all the points lie that would solve the system? Well, where the shading overlaps in this section right over here. This would satisfy both parts of my inequality. So when I take a look at question C, clearly, with the new expression, the region that satisfies both conditions is region C. And that's it. Pretty short. So, obviously we're going to have some practice with graphing linear inequalities. So expect that coming in the very near future.